welcome to another episode of the Knit Chat with Jen podcast. I am your host, Jen. I reside in Hayward, California with my husband and my fluffy wuffy kitty named Teddy. This is a podcast about knitting, books, sometimes makeup, and whatever else I like to throw in. Today, hopefully not the kitchen sink. If you are new, thank you so much for coming and visiting me. If you are returning, oh my gosh, thank you so much for keeping on coming over every week. Today is decaf latte because I need it. Yeah, I think I welcomed everyone. We had a big bump of subscribers, up to 38 the last time I checked. So, I'll be talking more about that and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But as I said in the last episode, I was going to do a giveaway if we made it to 35, and we've passed 35. So, I think I'm going to do a giveaway. But as I said, we will do a giveaway. But as I said, I'll talk about that later. Today is Wednesday, September 21, 2016. I know it's late. Usually I record Saturday and Sunday, but I had a busy week. And then I recorded yesterday after my student placement, after my field work, and yeah, I had some wine. It wasn't good. I didn't like it. So, but this time I have everything closed, even the windows. I mean, people were blaring gangster rap and yelling, and I yelled back, and I think I was all over the place. It wasn't good. So, I decided I'm going to record again today before back to school night. So, that's why I'm drinking decaf coffee. I'm hoping 1% caffeine will get me going. Alright. But you're not here to talk about decaf coffee or my life. Well, and et cetera, you do. But today's segments include knitting, spinning, yes, spinning, stash therapy, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, grab your beverage of choice, and let's get cracking. So first, knitting. I have what's off the needles, so let me show it to you. My experimental socks. Oh yeah, oh yeah. My rainbow socks, yeah. Oh yeah, my rainbow socks. I have not blocked them. I haven't. Just a reminder, these are what I called my experimental rainbow socks. These are Afterthought Heels vanilla sock, just my basic vanilla sock, and I decided to do an Afterthought heel. I call it experimental because I wanted to see if my theory is correct in regards to measurement for the foot, and I was right. So, and it fits a lot better than Fish Lips Kiss Heel. The Fish Lips Kiss Heel is a little too tight for me, so I may just have to rethink. I mean, for stripy socks, I will definitely do Afterthought Heel, but for other socks, other vanilla socks, I'm not sure. Here's the other side. I'm still trying to understand the gaps, as you can see, but it's not that bad. They're not matching because I don't like to waste yarn, and Knit Picks Felici does not start at the same thing. So here's the tag, Felici Rainbow. 75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, and I had 2 skeins. And this is what I had left. So I'm going to say this again. If you want minis of these colors or any other ones I mentioned, please don't hesitate to contact me. I actually got contacted by a viewer, excuse me as I scratch my nose. I got contacted by a viewer about my Addi Turbo needles, and I said, yeah, sure. So I actually had to send them over. She contacted me because we're doing an exchange, and I feel really bad that we both... Poor. They're coming. It's all set up. Seriously, I packaged it and everything, but... Oh, and I'm sorry about the noise. We're running the dishwasher. But yeah, it's packaged and everything. I just haven't had time to go to the post office. But tomorrow, I will have time because I'll be in the area. So, it's going. It's flying to you. Whee! So if you're not in a rush and you want minis, just contact me. More than happy. And there's my husband. So that is what's off. Oh, sorry. Needle size. I knit those socks in US 1 2.25 millimeter in my ChiaoGoo wooden needles. So, and I really like the feel of the wooden needles. No change in gauge, nothing at all to worry about. So I'm pretty stoked. And it did not hurt my hands as much as if I was knitting with metal. So that was also a good experiment. So that is all that is off my needles. What is still on the needles? Let's first go to my commission socks. Yes, they are still on. In my Erin Lane Doctor Who bag. I am almost, I don't think I left it in the middle of the row yet. I am almost to the heels. I have to do, now I think I have 1/2 inch. These are my commission socks that I'm doing for a friend of mine. So I had to do 1/2 inch. These are done in my ChiaoGoo lace 1.5, US 1.5 2.5 millimeter. And it's just my basic vanilla sock. That's it. The yarn is Barocco Socks Metallic, if I can find the label. And she needs these, if it will focus. It wasn't focusing on this today either, so it's being a pain. But basically, it's superwash merino, nylon, and stellina. So I'm knitting on these during recess and whenever I can. And even the kids are like, what are you making? They actually asked me if I was making baby underpants. Or no, baby pants. And I'm like, no. They're like, it could be. I'm like, no. Once I get the heel in, they'll know their socks. So, no. It drives me nuts because I really want to knit when I'm not doing anything, but I can't. Because they get all, oh my gosh, what's that? What are you doing? Are you sewing? No, I'm not sewing, I'm knitting. What are you making? Baby pants? No, I'm not making baby pants. So, I want them to focus on their studies so I can't knit. Which is like, alright, the second thing that I have, you're thinking, wait, what? Weren't you only working on socks? What? I couldn't resist. I could not resist. I have now only 2 projects on the needle, so, ooh, yeah. I like the number 2. I casted it on for my sweater, if you remember from coming up the pipeline. It's long. So this is the top, it's rolling. But I'm basing my cardigan off the Dew Point Shrug. And the only thing I'm using the numbers of starting. Anything after that doesn't really work because I'm adding a front to it. So if you can see, this is going to be the right front. This is going to be the right front. And then this is going to be the left front. So I'm doing that. And then I'm just increasing as I go. Increasing as I go. I am using a US 4. I don't know the millimeters. I could look 3.5 millimeter. As I said, it's loosely based on the Dew Point Shrug, but I'm making a lot of changes. So it's turning out all right. I'm checking it. I'm putting it in the back and making sure it fits the fully. Checking to make sure it goes over my shoulders, etc. I'm showing you the back side. I'm calling this my golden cardigan. Golden cardigan. Because it's not really pumpkin. It's really a gold. So it's a yellow. It almost matches one of my cardigans that I have, but it's a little darker. It's a little bit more golden than yellow. And the yarn is a light decay called Filatura di Crossi in the Zara, which is 100% superwash merino. I got this during my local yarn store's sale, their anniversary sale. So, which I don't think I'm going to participate this year because, you know, again, I'm unemployed. Can't really, I can't really say, oh, I should do this. No, I can't. I shouldn't. So yeah, that's all that I'm knitting on because I have some spinning. So yes, I am adding spinning to this podcast because I've been spinning a lot. Let me grab some of my latte. So let me first show you. Remember that houndstooth fiber that I got at the fall festival? I spun it up. It's so pretty. As I said, this is my first go around. I know I've made some like at least 5 years ago, but again, I'm learning motor skills. I'm learning the new motor skills. So I am being nice to myself. I'm trying to be at least. Like here, you can tell the ply is losing. Don't care. But here, right, a little bit. I'm pretty happy about this one, this part of the ply. So what I did is, here, let me show you. So hopefully it will not disintegrate once I do that. No. I've had a hard time with this, but it's, oh, are you bloody kidding me? Ugh. Yeah. I'm not very good at scanning it up in one, so. But it's pretty balanced for being overspun and underspun and all that jazz, so. But of course it's going crazy now. I shouldn't have done that. So, I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, but I'm pretty happy with how it went. I'm pretty happy with how it spun up. And I'm trying to practice every day. So, and it's going crazy. Okay. And it was so soft. Oh my gosh, it was so soft, you guys. To spin, I will need more, as you do. I'm gonna skein it up, so because it's just being crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. For being my first spinning project, it's good. So what I'm working on now, oh, again, that's it was houndstooth fiber in their rainbow. They don't name their fiber, it's just pretty rainbow, and it was their Polworth top. And it was like butter. It drafted really well. You know when you're, so for those who don't spin, there's the pre-draft, which is you prep the fiber, adding some air as you pull it apart a little bit, the piece that you're going to spin. And then when you're drafting, it's basically, you know, you have one hand holding the spin, and then this hand, which you think is my left, but it's actually my right. Jiggle, jiggle. You're drafting it, so you're pulling your thumb to make this V thing, and the Polworth was just so easy to pull and add more air before you add the twist. This next project is it's not as easy to draft. Let me show it to you. So I have it in a bag that I got from a friend who sewed it for me, which I know. I got a sewing machine and I haven't touched it. I want to read more on it. And I added a new thing. I added a new hobby. So this is Pigeon Roof. It's Superwash Merino. This is, so with the Polworth, I split it in two and spun that up and then plied it to make a 2-ply. This time around, I split up the Superwash Merino into 3 parts, and I'm spinning each one up. So this actually needs to get on a cone, which I use toilet paper. Because what I like to do is once I've spun it up, I like to set the spin by keeping it on the drop spindle, and then I'll transfer it over, and then I'll do the other ones. I'll show you the tag in a minute. But so there's still a lot of overspun, like here, and then underspun, like here. And a lot of the underspun is because I'm trying to draft it, and it's not, it's driving me crazy. Okay, it's driving me crazy. It's not as easy to do the V with this yarn than it was with the Polworth. So I'm just accepting it. I was really hoping that I'd get this thinner than the last stuff, but practice makes perfect, right? Yeah. So I'm just practicing. I accept that it doesn't want to be sock weight. Doesn't want to be fingering weight. But I think because I don't want this too thick when I apply it, I may just Navajo ply it. I think I will. So that way, because I believe, and I could be incredibly wrong, but with Navajo plying, you're plying it with itself. So then if I have 3 parts of the braid, maybe then I could get a good enough yardage, even if it's worsted weight, I could have enough yardage to make a hat. We'll think about it. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Let me show you the label. That's the label. So the color, sorry guys. The label is called Patina. It's 4.1 ounces superwash merino. And it's pigeon roof fibers, which I'm not sure if she's still dyeing or not. So here's the other two bumps that I'm gonna spin. So, isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So, I didn't get to practice yesterday, but I'll practice some tonight. Because back to school night ends at 6. So, we'll have plenty of time. Alright, so that's what I'm doing on spinning. No books today because I haven't had enough time to do some research and looking into things. So, because well, it's also not October. In October, I want to do a theme on horror books and sci-fi. So I want to get some good materials for that. So TBD, guys, TBD. But Stash Therapy actually is related to my spinning. So I did not buy any of this. Right? Yay! My friends are amazing, and they said, "Oh, you're practicing here. I'll give you some." So, but before I start showing you all the fibery goodness, I wanted to show you. My friend got me these. They are not just card catalog. I swear. They are not. They are notebooks. So cute. My librarian heart sings. You want to see the other one? It's the same, but it's so cool. Yeah. So, I love it. These look like actual, like this one, this is Verne, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This is from, I think, the 70s. And then this one is Sororian being daring young man on the flying trapeze. And this is, you can tell, is like 60s. 60s all the way to 1990. No, 87 looks like. So, oh, those old card catalogs. Next, are you ready? Are you ready for the fiber? I do not apologize for the crinkling. Yes. If you are listening in earbuds, please lower the volume, because there is some crinkling. First, I totally need to show you this. This is Hedgehog Fibers. I don't know if she does fiber anymore. This is her merino silk. She didn't name it. But look at that. Oh, this is much better lighting. Yesterday, I podcasted at 4 something. Yeah, the light was coming in and glaring. It just wasn't good. But these are true to color. And I like that just random spot of blue right there. And then the brownish orange. It's so pretty. So pretty. And then, hello. This is Funky Carolina. This is her blue face Lecture BFL. I don't know. My friend said that Funky Carolina is not dyeing anymore. So, which is sad because she's amazing. Oh, so soft. Not as soft as silk, but I may have to start spinning this one up. If BFL drafts better than Superwash Merino, oh yeah, my socks, my hand spun socks are gonna be BFL. Cause seriously. We'll see. See the back side of the bread. Oh, it's just so pretty. Alright, next one. This is another Funky Carolina. I'm gonna pull this out of the bag. This is her alpaca. Fine adult alpaca is called Weeping Chair. The other one I think is like marigolds or something like that. It looks like bluebells to me. It reminds me of the bluebells in Colorado. I think it's bluebells or I said it yesterday. Now I don't remember. The blue flowers. And I can't read it. Darling, who needs to knit a scarf when you could wear fiber? Well, you have to knit. But, oh, who needs to kill minks? Oh, who needs to kill raccoons when you have fiber to wrap yourself around? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's actually pretty hard to figure out what I'm gonna spin next, because every time I pull them out, I'm like, oh, maybe you'll be next. Oh, maybe you'll be next, right? It's hard, very hard. Alright, I'm gonna shove you in. Shove you in. Oh, but wait, there's more fiber. I told you, my friends are amazing. My friends are amazing. Here's another dyer that's no longer dyeing. This is Silk Cashmere Merino. Now the green is hiding. Okay. Sorry. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Like, it isn't gray though. It looks gray in the sun and right here, but it's an actual nice muted green. It smells bloody fantastic. Maybe if I do it that way? No, it looks more. It's a muted green. It's a muted green. And it's called, and the dyer is called Fluff. But my friend also said that she's not dyeing anymore. And this is Silk Cashmere Merino, 3 ounces. And it smells wonderful. Again, not sorry for the crinkling. Last but certainly not least is another pigeon roof. And this is Golden Ba and 80/20 merino silk, 4 ounces. And look, oh my gosh, this lighting is so perfect with this. That is true to color. It's orangey autumn goodness, which I thought today was going to be the first day of fall. No, it's tomorrow. But right? But I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm ready for silk. I could just dive in. I could. I don't know. We'll see. I don't care. It's pretty. So, all the fiber, all the fiber, all the fiber, all the fiber, fiber is the most, all the fiber. Put in my bag. So, I'll be doing some more spinning because, you know, I only had that one braid. So I was trying to think, okay, what am I going to do? I want to keep practicing. So my friends were like, here, we'll give you some. I also have some plain wool brown roving. And I had some cream or natural coloring, but I ruined it. Not from spinning. I was trying to see if I could dye it with henna, which I'll talk about later. But it didn't go right. I should have looked it up before just plopping it in. So, all right. So that's it for stash therapy, and that's it for any of the fibery goodness that some people are here for. If you do not want to hear about my personal life and you really just wanted to hear about the knitting and books and all that stuff, it was great to see you. I can't wait to see you again. Love you all. See you next week. Oh, but you know what, you guys? Wait. Don't hit the button. Don't hit the button. Let me talk about the 35 subscriber giveaway. Now, I know it's a small number, but I did say that I would, and I'm going to celebrate any achievement that I get. So, I'm going to do 35 subscriber giveaway. I'm not only going to give away one skein of yarn, I'm going to give away 2. I kept waffling between having it do it through the YouTube by putting the names that I see in a spreadsheet and pulling it from there to Ravelry, but a lot of the subscribers are hidden because they don't show themselves, and that's perfectly fine. So I couldn't really logistically do it without leaving people out. So I decided to do Ravelry. So you will have to become a member of Ravelry. Does not matter if you become a member the day this video is posted and you see it, it doesn't matter. Just, you need to be a member of Ravelry. And I'm going to open up a thread, and there's going to be a question in there, and I am going to kindly ask you to answer it. Now, I'm still waffling about the question. The question that I have that I'm waffling between is, the first one is, what is the most beautiful feature of you? But that can be too personal, and then some people won't answer. So that's why I'm waffling between that question, and then the second question is, what is your favorite part about fall? Which, now that I think about it, it's kind of like, well, what if people don't like fall? I don't know. You could even say you don't like fall. All right. So I think I'm going to do that second question, because the first question is definitely very personal. It's just that I know that with a lot of us, we still struggle with self-esteem, and it's definitely a hard question to force people, not force, but it's definitely a question that is very hard, but I especially have a hard time answering it. So anyway, to each their own. But here's the thing. You have 2 weeks to do this. Oh, yes. Yes. You do. You have 2 weeks. There is many reasons for why I'm giving you 2 weeks, but also just to give you a chance. It's not rush. I'm also doing this late, so I'm gonna do it 2 weeks from the day I post this video. So then I will close the thread from, okay, so when will I, hopefully I can post this on Friday. So Friday the 23rd. So then 1 week is September 30th. The second week is October 7th. Okay? So you have until, I'm looking at the calendar, you have until October 7th to answer the thread. And then I'll draw the numbers on either Saturday or Sunday, and I will give you your prizes. What are the prizes, you say? This is from my stash, because again, yeah. This is from Forbidden Woolery, and hers, this is called Butterbeer, and it's in her Pride base. I'm actually not sure if she's dying either. I haven't heard much, and I haven't seen her from Stitches West. I did not go to Stitches West last year though. So this is her Pride, which is 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina. And this is called Butterbeer. So one lucky person will get this. Whee, whee, whee. Glittery goodness, glittery goodness, glittery goodness. Another person will be lucky enough to get this loveliness, which is called Layton. It's from Highland Handmade. It's in her silver maple sock, which is 60% superwash merino, 30% bamboo, 10% nylon. These are both, by the way, sock weight. Not sock weight. Well, they are sock weight. Fingering weight. Because that's all I have, guys. Come on. And if people remember, this is from the yarn club. I just decided, I was looking through, I'm like, you know what? I don't tend to knit a lot with bamboo. I mean, I really should, but the color is no longer as exciting to me as I thought it would be. But you know, there's some orangey stuff. It's very autumnal in a sense, but I think the purple's like eh. I think the purple is what's getting me like eh. So for you guys, so let's repeat. 35 subscriber giveaway. You have 2 weeks, October 7th, 2016, to answer the question in the Ravelry discussion board about what is your favorite part of fall, or what's your dislike of fall if you do not like it. There you go. And that's it about a 35 subscriber giveaway. All right, for those who do not care about my personal life and you're just here for the fiber, you're just here for that stuff. It was great to see you. Love to you. Have a great week. Happy knitting. For everyone else, welcome to the ride. Grab your drink of choice. Again, maybe it's the wine, which apparently I can't podcast and drink. It's disastrous. Maybe it was just bad champagne. I don't know. We didn't have anything in the house and I was desperate. First, let's talk about the hair. I did some henna. Yes, I covered my blue. My glasses no longer match my hair. It costs a lot of money to do that, and since I don't have a job, I can't really argue for doing it, other than vanity. I really loved it. I did, but so I did some henna because I had some henna around the house. I used Lush's. If you don't know, it's Lush Cosmetics. They're known for their animal-free, animal cruelty-free, natural, organic ingredients. So a lot of their stuff has, not deadlines, expiration dates, even their shampoo, blah, 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 everything. Surprisingly enough, even though I had that henna block for a long time, it still works. So I think they put, with a lot of the stuff, they do put expiration dates just to be safe. They lose their potency as much. Anyway, sorry. I got an email. So yeah, but I used it. I had to do it twice though. So with henna, unlike with hair dyes, the more you do it in frequency, the more damaged your hair is. With henna, it's actually better to do it. You can build up your color. You can do it multiple times. It will not ruin your hair. And with Lush's, they're called kakas. Their hennas are called kakas for different colors. So I used to do the kaka rouge for the red, the basic red, but this time around I had the Kakamarun, which is the more autumny auburn. So that's why it's this color. More browny red. So I have it in a braid because my hair is just being crazy. And see, I'm growing out my hair, so that's why it's kind of... But yeah, it actually healed my hair a lot because I did a lot of damage with my hair with the perming and with the dyeing. It was just damage. So doing the henna twice helped a lot with the condition of my hair. But it was long because my hair is so dark. Even though it says in the instructions you can leave it to 2 to 4 hours, even when I left it for 6 hours, it didn't hold as well. So the first time I did 7 because I didn't have enough time to keep it in for 10 hours because that's what the saleswoman told me to do it. So I did it first for 7 hours, washed it out. You can use shampoo. I was told by someone I couldn't shampoo my hair. Yeah, no, you can shampoo your hair. Because then, no. Shampoo your hair. The second time I did it for 10 hours. It's long, I tell you, long. And I did want it more red, so I saran wrapped it closed to keep it in, and then put a shower cap. I think the next time, though, I do want it darker, so I may not saran wrap it and just put a shower cap over it. We'll see. Which I don't think I'm going to do for a while. Although I do still have some purple in here. And some blue at the ends. That's why I'm putting my hair up. Also because there's still some blue. But it's pretty. I really like it. Kids notice everything, okay? They don't like change. The minute I change anything about me, which is just who I am, I like to change things. They're like, what did you do? You painted your hair again! It's like, yes, I did. Sorry. They love the blue, and I love the blue too, but I just couldn't. Sorry, guys. But yeah, the minute you change anything, what did you do? Did you cut your hair? Yes, I did. Why'd you dye it? Because I had to. School is starting tomorrow. So, that's also why it's 2 weeks. Because my schedule is packed. You want to see? I put it on our whiteboard. Oh, wrong way. You see that line? That line of stuff right there? Ooh, get in there. You see that? That's my schedule, Monday through Friday. Yeah. I'm not kidding you. That's my schedule. It's long. It's long. It's long. So, yeah. So, I was thinking like, okay, I've been doing this every week because I've been now that I have a little bit more breathing room in my schedule and whatnot, I've been able to do it once a week. But now that I have not only my field work in the morning or afternoon, now I have night classes Monday through Thursday, and still in my field work Monday through Friday. So it's kind of like, okay, well, and then a lot of homework. I know it. So I may have to go and do small vlogs. That way, one, I don't have to worry about editing because it takes me a long time to edit, especially if I go to an hour. And I do things that I don't want to put in the episode. So we'll see. I'll play it by ear. I'll see how. I mean, this week is not really a good indication because the only class I have this week is Thursday. But next week it's going to be filled. So Monday, I'm actually subbing for my teacher. So it's going to be a full day and a night class. And then Wednesday, I have one of 4 seminars classes that I have. So we'll see about that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes for next week. Just wanted to warn you, though. Also, speaking of diet, I have been keeping up with my mostly vegetarian diet, and I feel great. Feels really good. I thought I would be missing meat a lot more, and it would be a lot more challenging, but nope. It's so much easier. It helps that we eat mostly at home now, but it's also really easy to eat out. Although last Friday, I was naughty. I was a naughty girl. And I ate only meat and carbs. I paid for it later, so I'm going to be very vigilant. Because I felt so bad after that. So, yeah. I'm going to stick mostly to a vegetarian diet because it tastes so good. There's more vegetarian options here in California, but it's way more options now than it was when I was younger, too. Because I did try to be vegetarian at one point when I was when I was in high school. And I think what helps a lot is being an adult who can make their own decisions. Because my parents were very much like, vegetarian! So whenever they'd make dinner, it was all meat, and I couldn't eat anything but the veggies. So it was really hard. It was really, really hard. But now that I make my own decisions, I can say, okay, I'm gonna have a vegetarian meal right now. That's it. I don't have to argue. I don't have to say this is what I want to do. Nope. Yeah, my dad was very stubborn. He was the one who actually cooked, not my mom. And he would, yeah, he doesn't believe in vegetarianism. He believes that they all don't have enough iron in their blood, and that's why they're tired all the time. I don't know. But unfortunately, he did win a fight because I had stopped eating beef. I said, fine, you're going to make me eat meat. I quit beef. And so I actually did not eat beef. I had a few exceptions, but I did not eat beef for a good 2.5 years. And then I caved. And yeah. I do like that beef. But it hasn't been that bad, I haven't been craving it. Only when I crave it will I eat it. But lately I have not craved it. You know what I have been craving? Indian cheese. Paneer. Seriously. I don't know why. But it's so delicious. And then when you add spinach to it, it's so delicious. I should have ordered that. I want that. Oh well. And last but not least, I put it in here because it's 15 minutes now. Can it please stop being 80 to 90 degrees, California? Please? Tomorrow is fall. Tomorrow is fall. Today was actually not bad. It was 68 degrees, but still. I'm done with you, son. I'm done. I really would like to wear my sweaters, please. Everyone else is getting their nice, crisp weather. I only get my crisp weather in the morning, and then it goes away, and the sun comes out, and I hate it. Bah humbug. Bah humbug. Alright, and I think that's it. There's nothing much else to talk about other than going to back to school night. I get to meet some of the parents of these kids. I will unfortunately then also have to talk to some parents about how their children treat me. That was one of the reasons why I was drinking wine yesterday. But it was much better today. I had side conversations with them and said, hey, let's work on this today. And only one student didn't get it. But there's reasons why I don't think he got it. So we'll see. So I better wrap this up, huh? Alright, you guys. You can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as Knitterly Book Lady. I have my Instagram profile as private, but as long as your profile shows that you're not a porn bot, I will add you. You can also find on Ravelry our group, which is where the 35 subscriber giveaway will be for your 2 yarn. You can find it under Knit Chat with Jen. So I believe that's it. You guys have a great rest of your week. Survive it. It's almost Friday. It's hump day. You can do it. Love to you all. Bye. This is your wifey asking her hubby to please get her Chipotle today.